Morning YouTube. It's been a while since I made a video. It's November 20th, about 20 degrees outside, and I recently got a call from a friend of mine's aunt who used to own a hayride, and she had about 20 antique tractors, and she's since kind of moved away from the hayride and got into a haunted camp. But anyways, she's gotten rid of most of the tractors, but she called me and said, "Hey, I got 2 tractors left, and I know you're into these old things. Do you want them?" And I said, "Yeah, we'll take them." So one of them, I believe, is a Alice Chalmers WC or WD. I'm not sure which. I haven't seen the tractors in person, but that one apparently runs and needs one of the rear tires aired up, but other than that, it's supposed to be good to go. Maybe a tune-up. The other one's a Farmall H. Looks like a distillate model, an all-fuel model. And that one, the tires are all holding air and up and going, or at least last time she was out there they were. But she was informed that it may need a starter or a magneto, but it looks like the tractor's got an alternator on it. Both of them do, so they've both been switched over to 12 volt, which leads me to believe that more than likely the Farmall H needs a distributor. It may have a magneto on it, but chances are probably pretty slim unless somebody did a half and half conversion. But yeah, so we're getting tools together to get ready to go out there and take a look at the tractors, and hopefully, well, regardless, we'll be loading them up and taking them home, whether or not we get to the load and go today, or if it's going to be maybe next weekend. But yeah, pretty excited. Like I need another project, right? I'm already out of room. I'm overflowing, as you guys know. So that 47 Farmall M, I picked up a different head for it. It's currently at the machine shop, and I heard from them last week, and I was informed that everything looks pretty good on it. They had to replace one of the sleeves that passes through the head, that one of the studs goes through, and there were a couple small cracks, but nothing big, no major issues like the previous head had. So that's good news. Also, the case SC is tore down a little bit. I have a crack in the bottom of the gas tank here, so it travels right across here. I don't know if you can see that or not, right in this area. But I'm going to have that welded, and then we'll repaint the tank. And I also had some 3M foam adhesive strips on here. I'm going to replace that with just an 1/8 inch thick, or maybe even a 16 inch thick rubber pad. That way that metal tank support doesn't rub through the tank again. But other than that, everything's been kind of put away for the winter, so yeah, we'll get these tools loaded up and head over there. Alrighty, stay tuned. Well guys, I was going to take some video of the tractors when we picked them up, looked at them, picked them up, but in the process of not sleeping, I forgot to bring the video camera, so I didn't get to take any of that, but I did get to take some pictures, at least. So I guess I'll show you those pictures right here in the video. And now that he saw the pictures, here's kind of what the lowdown was. I was sent by the friend that owned the tractors. She originally sent me a picture of an H and an Alice. Hey, come here. Sorry, Roxy's walking away. Come on. Let's go inside. She had originally sent me the pictures of the two tractors. And in the background there was another H. And originally that was the one I thought we were getting, but she had moved that one and there was a different H there that was pretty much set up the same way, but it was a different one. But either way, the tin work was in excellent shape. It still had the grill insert in the grill, so that was great. Didn't have the lift-all hydraulic pump on it, so it's got no hydraulics, but that's okay. I could probably get a lift-all pump pretty inexpensive. Not a big deal. I'm sorry, I'm on the grill as we speak with some pork chops here. But started looking it over. It's got the original the turkey track style Goodyear tires on it. 12/38 are the size. So they looked pretty much original. It's a distillate model or low cost fuel. The starter was unhooked. She said it does need a starter. The magneto, she said, needed to be replaced, but I'm pretty confident in it. Those H4 magnetos are pretty reliable most of the cases. They just need a set of points and a condenser, maybe some cleaning, but other than that, I'm confident that I could probably get it to work with very little actual cost and work. So I looked over the rest of the tractor. I mean, the tires are old and cracked. Some of the rubber's starting to flake away, but they're holding air and the tread's in pretty decent shape, so I'm going to try to salvage them as best I can for now. The front wheels are cut off steel that have steel car wheels bolted to them that have, you know, the old half moon or dog dish style hubcaps on them, V8 hubcaps. But all the tires are holding air on both tractors, and the manifold on the H that has a crack in the intake portion that I saw right above the carburetor. So that's going to have to be replaced. But other than that, the tractor's in real great shape. I don't think we'll have any issues getting it running. You know, carb kit and get that magneto looked at, see if we can get some spark out of it. Maybe just need to be cleaned, you know, just have the points cleaned and clean off all the contacts underneath the cap and the coil cap, and maybe we can get something out of it. But the Alice, one of the rear tires was flat. In real good shape. Again, that tractor was in real good shape. The grill was pretty rough, but I think it's all right. What else? She said that one had ran recently, like this fall. So we started tinkering around with it. The H, I wasn't going to mess with that because, I mean, the engine was loose. I knew the starter was probably bad, so I figured, oh, well, we'll just save the battery power with the batteries we had for checking out that Alice. It's a WD model. That H is a 1942. The Alice, I'm not sure. But anyways, got to tinkering with that Alice and hooked up the battery, got it to crank over, but we were having some problems with the ignition switch on it. Finally got that to work properly, and put some gas in it because there wasn't barely any in it. We couldn't even get any flow through the bowl, so put a gallon or so in it. and cranked it over, and after a couple tries we got it to pop off, and it ran well. Seemed to only run at about 3/4 throttle though, so I'm not sure if maybe the butterfly on the carb is sticking or what, but it runs. When it ran pretty well, it sounded like. So that's just a matter of probably a carb kit and maybe rewiring it, ignition switch, yeah, and you know, just checking things over on that one, putting some air in the tires. Not too much to do with that, just to get it running. And I think that H will be an easy fix too, easy one to get running. So, and tell you the truth, if all it needs is a mag cleaning and a manifold, I might pull the starter off and just crank start it. You know, pick up a crank out of a salvage yard or something and pull it over. Heck with it. You know, I crank start the case and I crank start the John Deere, so why not? But that's where we're at with those. I'll try to get some more pictures other than the ones that I included in the video, and some pictures or some video of the tractors, and go over them a little bit more closely with a fine-tooth comb. But for now, still haven't heard from the machine shop on the head, but I anticipate they'll call me either this week or sometime next week, and I'll be able to get that thing picked up. And I was hoping I'd get it back this week, but being that it's, you know, Thanksgiving's on Thursday, and it's probably going to be a short week for them guys, so I don't anticipate getting a call from them. But that's fine. I think you know, everybody's entitled to enjoy the holidays with their families. So, and I hope you guys do the same. I know it's been a while since I had a video, but I hope you guys enjoy getting these updates from me, and I hope you're excited to see the future of this H and the Alice. So I appreciate you guys staying tuned. You know, I've had an explosion in the views you guys are giving me, and the amount of subscribers I have. So hey, that's awesome. You know, you guys are awesome. I can't believe I've held an audience for this long. But stay tuned, and I'll keep giving you guys updates both on the M and on this case as well. As far as, maybe I'll do a video when we weld this tank up. I'm not sure when that'll be, but maybe we'll do a video there. But yeah, stay tuned guys, and when I get around to it, I'll make videos, you know. So that's all I got for you. It's cold, the snow's coming, the Vikes won yesterday. It's a good day. We'll talk to you later.